we have anywhere from insurance. We have a car detailing business. We have a small business attorney. We have an IT compliance. We have a babysitting company. So even if you need a babysitter down in 30A, we've recommended people, hey, get a babysitter down in 30A. We have that business in our suites.
Welcome back to Brew Talks. I'm Steve Stroud. I'm President and CEO of Roswell, Inc. We're the economic development organization for the city of Roswell.
And I'm Ashley Allen, Director of Operations for Roswell, Inc. Today we have a friend back with us. Was on prior to our full-length version of this kickstarting back in May. We have Tom Tumbleson, the owner of NEXUS Roswell, back, and we're excited to hear more about what you guys got going on and your story. So, Tom, take it away. Tell us a little bit about NEXUS.
Cool. Well, it's good to be back.
Thank you.
It's been fast flying since we last did this, and but we're filling up. So, quick
That's
rundown.
what we heard.
Yeah, we've got 4 or 5 offices left, but NEXUS Roswell, private offices and coworking. So we have 13,000 square feet, as I guess a recap, 13,000 square feet.
Nice.
Of private offices, 42 private offices, nice. Meeting rooms, cool huddle room, big spacious team rooms, and then open co-working too for people that want to pop in and out. But it's been very busy and a lot of fun the last couple of months as we've introduced a lot of new businesses to the building and to NEXUS, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. That's when I think of the last several months, that's what it's been.
That's growing a business, right?
It is.
And you know, the exciting thing for us is that you picked Roswell, right? Mm-hmm. You've been in the hunt. You were in the hunt for quite a while to figure out where in Roswell. Mm-hmm. Things happened. Office Evolution decided to downsize and sold their building. Yep. You picked up a few there, and of clients, I'll say. Yep. And, you know, people talk about the office market, especially in the commercial real estate business. We hear about office buildings, people downsizing. Mm-hmm. Talk to us a little bit about where you think some of these customers are coming from, and more importantly, because we've got a good idea what that is, but I'd like to hear it from you. And I also think, what is an ideal customer for you?
Yeah, good question. So it has been a long time coming to open the doors.
Right.
Starting with that, we first saw the building that we're in. I dropped off JoJo at Tolbert Yilmaz at Ballet School, which is a block away. And I saw that building on my way to our other location in Midtown. And I thought someday I would love to have another NEXUS location right there. And then fast forward a couple of months, Steve, you and I met.
Yeah, we did.
At a coffee shop, and we were talking about it. And then I feel like that's like when the whole vision started.
It just happened.
And that was, you know, kind of in the thick of COVID.
Yeah.
And there was a lot going on with the office
2022,
market.
Right?
Big time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And so it was 2022.
Yep.
And so there was so much chatter about what the office market, where are people going to work? Are people going to go back into the office? Are they going to keep working from home? And that's where the timing for us, it was so cool just to line up with Office Evolution shutting down. Mark and Jackie were such a huge help.
Great folks.
Transitioning into the new space. But I think for us having like that starting point of people that are growing a business, whether they just open an LLC and they need a basic spot to register their address, we can provide that service. And then we can also provide any services to anybody that's working from their home, their countertop, and they just want to pop in by the hour or the day. And then companies that are going to outgrow us eventually, like we were talking about earlier. So I think co-working, shared space, especially in the Roswell market, so many companies move into Roswell. Yep. I think we found our sweet spot as we only have 4 or 5 offices left. And we've only been
44,
open
right?
Out of 42.
42,
We've only been open
That's
for
phenomenal.
8 months. So
we need some more space, I think.
Potentially.
That's good. Well, and you know what you find when you go, it's not only about having a place to work. people want to work around other thriving businesses.
Yep.
And actually, you and I know from being in there, we've had executive board meetings in there. We've brought prospects in. We love our offices, but it's also nice because it's private. So you can take folks in, you can meet with a client. I saw a closing attorney in there the other day, and they were doing a closing. So it's convenient for all parties, white labeled, I guess is what you can say,
Right.
for your clients, which is perfect for that entrepreneur. And, one of the things about Roswell is it's that entrepreneurial spirit.
Exactly.
That you've got a lot of reps for companies that come in there, sales guys, sales managers. I mean, I see it all in there, which is really good. Good vibes in there.
And a lot of those home-based businesses. I mean, we get the list every month from the city, and it's usually at least a third are home-based.
Yes.
Eventually, those businesses grow and take on another employee and want to have somewhere to work together, or we were talking about someone earlier, they just need that professional space to bring a client in instead of always meeting at a coffee shop out in the community. When they've gotten themselves established to the point where they can pay a little bit of a rent per month, to have that dedicated space that they can come into, even if it's a couple times a week, to meet with clients and to take calls and stuff. It's important for that growth of a business.
It is. I think our slogan would be it's a positive, productive place to work and connect with really, really good people. Because you have to think between 2020 and 2023, just so many people were cooped up working from home. And I think providing that environment for people to get out and interact in the office, get out of their home environment and interact with good people. And that's really important to me, to provide that environment of a nice, good place, positive energy. And, whether you're doing business with the person in the office next door, that doesn't matter. It's just a good person.
Yeah.
And so that's what I've really, really enjoyed, having that environment.
Well, and Steve and I were just on a call the other day talking about economic ecosystems. And one of the things they talked about was co-working space. And one of the environments that kind of just organically happens is that you end up with a lot of businesses that you as a small business can do work with. Can you talk about some of that, just interconnectivity within Nexus, that it's beyond just the services that you guys provide, internet, mail, a private space, but the types of businesses that other small businesses want to be around? Yeah,
well, right out of the gate, we have a chiropractor. So if anybody wants to get adjusted, they can just go down to Dr.
Go
Rob
down
or
in the
Dr.
middle of the
Mike
day,
and,
there you go.
Get a quick adjustment. But we have anywhere from insurance. We have a car detailing business. We have a small business attorney. We have an IT compliance. We have a babysitting company. So even if you need a babysitter down in 30A, we've recommended people, hey, get a babysitter down in 30. We have that business in our suite. So it's there's just the diversity of the member base that we have, which is, we were intentional, but we weren't, about the tenant member mix that we have. The way it's all coming together, it's if you need help, whether you're just need to keep the business going or you want to grow, we probably can connect you with another member that we have in-house to help.
Well, and it's great because we've partnered, as we did earlier in the year, and had an evening connect at your place. A lot of your businesses have attended our coffee connects, which are a great opportunity, which you're a sponsor. It's a great opportunity for them to mix and mingle with a bigger audience, right?
Yes.
And I think that just all feeds off each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know a lot of our people have enjoyed having access to Roswell Inc. so much that it's been very beneficial to have that partnership, and I'm excited about the continued growth, just big picture for everybody.
Well, I know it's been good. I know you picked Roswell because it was close to home.
Yep.
It's not bad being that close to Tolbert Yomez. As a dad with Nancy Tolbert, I'll say thank you. I dropped off, picked up, I don't know how many times. I had that down pat in the day, but it's good to be in your own community. And you've got another location in Midtown, right?
We do, yeah.
And it goes back and forth, right?
Yeah.
If you're members of one, you can go to the other, right?
Yeah, and it's some of the memberships, the packages that we have. I just talked to somebody before I got here. I said, hey, by the way, with this package, you have access to use meeting rooms down in Midtown, and she was just blown away. She loved that idea. And it's in a really cool spot.
Midtown's got nothing on Roswell, right? We can share. We love folks in Midtown too.
Yeah.
That's right.
And speaking of your meeting spaces, I do want people to know, and we kind of touched on it earlier, even if you're a business that has your own offices, but maybe you don't have a meeting space, or like us, our meeting space is always in use by someone here, and sometimes things overlap, people can just rent your conference rooms as well.
Exactly. Yeah, you can come in if you just have like a closing, for example. If you're an attorney, you need an hour to do a closing, or if you have a team meeting, huddle room instead of going to a coffee shop. Yeah, you can come in and book them, and they're beautiful. They're really nice meeting rooms.
Yeah, that's a great
good
resource.
Technology. They've got it all. All I can say is it's a great fit for the business community for Roswell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and it's where we are. We're excited to keep it growing, and you never know, we could grow internally in that same building and just provide more space for
Hey,
people
if not-
coming down the road.
If not,
Yeah.
we'll find you another building in Roswell.
I love it.
Hey,
Let's
we're
do
in.
it.
Tom, thanks for coming in, sharing again your growth. It's exciting time to be in Roswell.
Thank you, guys. I
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers.